Salam, guys. What's up? It's Browster 3. All right, let's hit it.
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours. Now that Halcyon is here, Korga will surely see sense. I hope whatever rot was lurking in her heart can be swiftly cut away.
I doubt that.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts? Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least. Leave. You are not wanted here.
Peace.
You did this grove a great favor. Now leave the rest to us. The others are leaving. Why don't you do the same?
Peace is returning to the grove. We have you to thank for that. Peace is returning to the grove. We have you to thank for that.
keep your hands to yourself.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battles.
Make it quick. You're disrupting the harmony of this holy place. We cannot restore balance to the grove while you continue loitering. Please leave.
I assure you, the feeling is mutual.
Let's have a look.
Light fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order.
What's in here?
Draw and prayers and incantations sticking across one side of the page, written on the other instructions for performing the rite of thorns. Prayers plead thorns and brimbles rise from earth, protecting from harm all who chant together.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one. Your refusal.
One day I'll catch a break.
Tempers are rising.
Master Halson's past his prime. It might be time for another.
Here goes nothing.
I have to tidy this place.
I'll take that. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halson again. You kept your word. Thank you. Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do when you told me about that tadpole. I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you. Sylvanus be with you.
Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you just. Your refusal is not accepted. The
No traps, please.
Fucking cunt. I wonder what the bird might have to say about this.
How much further can I
I
go?
need the lore and intel of this place, so.
Wing's still a little stiff.
I'm gonna get a bard.
Hey, soldier. Sounds boring. Ah.
I should speak up.
This vessel is at thy disposal. This. All right, what now?
subtle steps.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a care. You aren't as intimidating as you...
What else do we need?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
It might have been better if he'd stayed away. Come now, he took in those strays and then he just left.
I have to tidy this place.
Leave no trace. Nice and easy.
The grove's gonna feel so empty now.
Still breathing, despite everything. At the ready.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
Druid. Bear.
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Ned Siranis of the Absolute. Minthara. Back at camp. Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
dusty clay tablet portraying a wolf.
Open up. Let's see what this does.
Well, well. What have we here?
Harper is the most well-known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power. But if that is so, why do they not expose revelations of their inquiries for public good? Why indeed? Because knowledge is power, and Harpers tend to keep both for themselves. Damn. Shadow Druids, weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the self-same question and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor. This dangerous group utterly disregards the intelligent life in favor of the life of plants, and insects. The perversion of a natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dashingly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your big owning us. Next theory. The Order of Klurd, the least known and most accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched, is the Order of Klurd. My sources tell me this shadowy conspiracy of murderous mutilators and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. Shit. I share even to describe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shar. Each chapter of this book describes the cultural origins of a different mythological beast. Miniature giant space hamster. What? Chapter 5. Miniature giant space hamster. Very little is known about this particular cryptid, though stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Substantial rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes. Are you talking about Boo? The hamster? A little Boo? Like mean skin Boo or something like that? Shit, that's weird. Psalms of the Old Oak. The leaves are his and the trees are him. To nurture them is our duty. To neglect them is to neglect our very Father. The grass is his and the blades are him. It soothes our senses and softens our falls. To touch it is to know him. The fire is his and the flames are him. To fear them is to know his might. To stoke them in spite is to shun his word. Savannah's grant us peace, Savannah's grant us might, Savannah's quell our malice. This hefty book is labeled 1371, stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. 6 Uptars sent 2 druids, some of the newest recruits up north. Village there has had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive next winter. Uktar, 9 Uktar, a group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10 Uktar, visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around. They claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12 Uktar much liked the trick, buried half their farm equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here. Sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanas. Ooh. Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page. Written on the other are instructions to perform the rite of thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and brambles rise from earth, protecting from harm all who chant it. The Elder Circle doth decree, the greatest tenets, number 3. The natural order must be preserved no matter its form. 2, the forces that will disrupt the natural order must be destroyed. 3, the Emerald Enclave must offer aid to the weary and injured. Okay. In life, her service has been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from tyranny of memory. And all in time was lost to her. Her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar, her devotion placed she, the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale of the fated city of judgment, she awaited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her 1,000,000 souls and more past her in colorless gusts. But no hand materialized in her hand, no voice whispered destruction in her ear, no guide proffered herself from that bleached barren side. Time and material, time passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the gods did not come for her devotee. Kellamore pitied her as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed, despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgetting, but of being forgotten. Dabacal's various magical artifacts of druidic nature. One particular entry has been outlined. Idol Sylvanas, a ritual relic formed from the wood and resin of an oak touched by the Forest Father himself. Pray to it kindly to reap Sylvanas' blessing and commune with nature. Below the entry, a shock note snicks across the stone. So much more prayer, more power, rite of thorns. This page contains several sections, one for each side, so it claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Baldur the Swift, 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller hailing from the wood of sharp teeth. It took me several 10 days of quiet habitation in the wood before the venerable Baldur felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. The longer I stayed demonstrating I was no threat to his health and peace, the more open he was to gentle inquiry. This tale relayed to me on a chilly morning as we stoked a small fire between us, was like none I had heard before or since. I asked if it were fiction, and he insisted emphatically it was true as his own right eye. Long ago, for my eyes and ears, before your lonesome quill, dear scribe, there was an empire people, or perhaps only believe an empire of brain eaters, soul eaters. They call themselves Listics, the flayers of minds. The children of Gift were bow bent to service of the flayers, the passionate people made to serve cold belief. The flayers were untouchable, their minds a great oppressor. No proud will or passion could break Gift children free. Until at last a reckoning, its source unknown, its power unproven, but its events history made. The crowd would not be cracked. Gift's children fought back valiantly. Their freedom theirs. The flayers bent and broken till today. We try to understand the weed, a true pity for only they who are truly tuned to the weed can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question: what is the weed? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I will not go into further detail here, the goddess Mysteria herself. See magic of the weave, Mysteria and the spell play. The weave isn't magic precisely, rather it is the raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave and form magic by casting spells. Developing this skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they are born with an innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers, or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature, also known as warlocks. Do not be deceived. Their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases, not even rightfully theirs. No, to truly know and manipulate the weed is an art. But those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weed provides. A deep crease in his spine makes the booklet fall open to reveal one recipe in particular. Neat writing in the corner marks it as an antidote for all known potions. This is it, the recipe that made me decide to publish my notes. The story might not interest you, but I shall record it for posterity. Feel free to skip to the actual recipe. I was sitting in the elf song, sipping my usual hot cocoa, the heat soothing the pain in my scaleless hands. A small child human stumbled through the door, sick as a dog. All the other patrons seemed like they wanted to help, but nobody could pay for an antidote for a stranger's child. Meanwhile, the ingredients were just lying around in the kitchen. Every single one of those people could have saved that child, but only I knew how. It felt like a crime. Recipe for 1 bottle of antidote. Extracts needed: salts of mugwort, suspension of bullywug trumpet method. Surely trickle salt into suspension, stir clockwise until the concoction consistently turns almost chewable. It might turn slightly green, but this is purely aesthetic and has no effect on the antidote itself. And remember, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of three. Thrice the same ingredient forms extract excellence. Yeah. Yeah, this one bookworm. And anatomical sketches of both droll and lift tapple are accompanied by nose written and urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter. It lived undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of ceremosis on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word: altered. Extraordinary happenings while meditating in the forest. Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. But that is not the extraordinary or rather disturbing part. On a drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it and have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Kaga will demand answers I don't yet have. I had better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Dear Nettie, I entrust you with the search lid to open the library, where always, if you need to enter the vault, talk to Raph. He has a room, but won't give it to anyone. So be sure you have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone, and take care of the animals. Don't give Fish Tuffet. She gets lazy. Master Halson. Okay. Track Druid. Find whatever burrow he runs to and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what what we do next. And Mithara. Okay. In Ketheric, I see our failures made manifest. He did not fall, he was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow, and still we did not act until his light was all but snuffed. There came to me a woman whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he'd suffered night sweats. Oh. Vulture's no claims this volume promotes a natural theory too radical for the mainstream. This extra is attributed to the High Artificer Thorbrand of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish any volume outside of the great Gunnonian journals. Be so diligently guard, but they forget that I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders and all the marvels therein, I was not but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up, and that was how I first saw them. The slow and serene earthmost entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, the residual magic so potent it sustained them still, the wizards of Netheril cards. Marvels out of the mundane lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still that after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft. That their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and this stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learn, is a very antithesis of God's teachings. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon centuries were fruit born of battling with Netherese. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow. Their lord twisted to sharp, dark, and destructive designs. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fire consume us. Wow. A long list of owlbear signs in the region, separated by date. Last entry written a 10 day ago. Says Cub. The word is underlined several times. A selection of a select collection of the most nobility sent from Goblin Camp. Many are dry reports of celestial movements or incomprehensible details of arcane rituals. However, this letter catches your eye. To Sage Elminster. Over the past year, I've delivered many of your letters to Master Gorian, so I wanted to be the one to deliver this sad news. Alas, he is with us no more. Gorian and his ward left Camp Keep soon after your last letter to him arrived. He departed in the middle of the night, but were waylaid shortly after on the road to Baragos. The gate warden tells me that Gorian saw to it that several of his attackers joined him in the next world before he was struck down. I hope this brings you to the same grim comfort it brings me. Of his war, there was no sign. In some better news, I received your letter to the library and was able to find much of the material you requested. It has been carefully secured and will travel with this letter. Yours in honor, Tristan P. Shale, librarian at Canopy. P.S. I hope you'll forgive my curiosity. Might I ask, why do you need so much information about Ballspawn? What exactly are you working on? Oh. No, this is interesting stuff.
A beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
Sorrow. It's interesting. General Enclave won't send help, even if I ask. This land is the Emerald Enclave won't send help, even if I ask. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not to face the darkness alone. All right, good luck, buddy.
I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has...
Don't touch me.
What else do we need?
Let's be quick.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Never a dull moment.
Someone there? Over there. Ready or not? Let's have it.
Tidy this place.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have. Need to find a way forward.
Time to kill. Step lightly.
I'm ready. Onward then.
Still alive. So that's progress.
That's a good strategy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh god. Nah, I think there's a swamp over here.
What's up for discussion?
This vessel is at thy disposal. Thou What's on your mind? Fuck yeah.
Oh, come on.
can't slow down.
Yeah, this is a mod but oh hell no! What the fuck? Primaries in Act 3.
Huh. So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in their stomach.
Might be a little too revealing though.
My faith will guide me.
Yeah, probably wouldn't do it.
I'll go this way.
Let's get going. Breathe deep and move.
I guess time for a party now, huh? Party.
No, an Albert.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Your words, not mine. But not what I mean. I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire. We should have had wine more often. We should have had wine.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Not everyone. We lost people, and it's like they don't even care. But I care. And I won't drink myself into a stupor to change that. I won't be nursing their pounding heads and sick stomachs in the morning.
Hey, when you coming?
I don't know. What's going on?
You don't know when you're coming? Okay, I need you to come over as soon as you can. So what's going on?
Oh, should I get something to eat after?
Well, not even something to eat. I'm trying to get my medicine. So where you at?
Alright, I'm at the office. So give me about 15 minutes. I'll be out of here.
You said an hour ago. So you still don't know where you come back. So I can't get my goddamn medicine because of you. Stupid cunt.
Everyone seems strange. You know who exactly right. Never gave, yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. That's more. We should have had.
On my way.
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious. I wouldn't mind if you let them stay. Just a thought.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy. Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable. This party's a bit more bearable, thanks to that pint.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes. To beds and hearths, to dirty pubs and dwarven ale.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
Yes, he's not going to join the party anytime soon.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with good potations too. I like you too. A lot. I'm sure you know that by now. Oh, gods. You know I want that more than fucking anything. I'll come find you when the others have gone to bed. Wait up for me, all right? Yes. Can't wait for bedtime. See you soon.
Fuck.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold! Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine. An adoring crowd, fine wine. I dare say this place is almost civilized. As did I, but Lear and Cal were so excited for tonight I thought it cruel to leave. Once my training with Leroican is complete, I'll put on a real show for them. I expect Lear and Cal to demand yet another showcase of prestidigitation, so I'd like a moment to myself.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive. Elturel was the last time the three of us talked like this. Let's hope it lasts until Baldur's Gate.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that. Yeah. Don't tell Roland, but his magic show might be the highlight. He's been doing them since we were little. He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate. I know it. Cheers to a night we won't remember.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this. Go on. The others will kill me if I keep you all to myself.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here... I hate it. This is awful. True. That was fun. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine. I'm just looking for a little more excitement, a little more fun. Don't be so sour. I like a good time as much as anyone. You know, we could always make our own entertainment, darling. Get a little closer, so to speak. All right, but don't take too long. You're not the only tasty morsel around here. Do you mind? I'm very busy.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas? Absolutely. With a foot in two worlds, you're the force joining both. You're going to love it. Your song was coming along. Then things began spinning. Worry not. I shall return to it at first light.
We should go down.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Nyogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us both you've turned your back on me so often. Perhaps. Perhaps not. I will take pleasure when I wish, and from whom I wish. One day fortune may favor you. Celebrate now. Come dawn, we depart.
I'm sorry, you're such a cunt. It's hard talking to you.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you. Go on, do your rounds. But if they hand you something purple, don't drink it. I think they got into Ethel's potions.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. I'm not. I'm glad they can celebrate before we've even got to the gate. Just like I'll be glad to be rid of them once we're there. Go on, enjoy yourself. But if any of them sleep past noon, they're getting left behind.
Go on now, don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll have plenty of time together on the way to Moonrise. We'll have time to spare for that, I sense. I'm surprised you haven't had your fill of me already. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Yeah, thirsty, alright. Like you, shit.
Enjoy yourself tonight. Come morning, we've got a hard road ahead of us.
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night. Why, you're naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre. Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
grove keeper? Are you a gardener? We aim to cultivate mystery, not shrubbery. No, your actions in the grove were most heroic. But I'm afraid this is a matter of style, not sentiment. Back to the revelry with you. I'll give the matter some thought in small council.
Fuck you, dick.
Away and have your fun. I have a myth to make.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us, ink glinting in the firelight.
Gerorn's lost nose. No!
I speak of Tara, my Tressym, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself, but Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope. She'll love you, so long as you don't rub her belly. She hates it when anyone does that. The pleasures I experienced in Mistra's embrace go far beyond the thrill of having one's tummy tickled. I remember once, she took the smallest piece of the weave and made it into... Wait, are you saying... You know what? I think I've clearly had far too much wine. And you've had nowhere near enough. I think this is a conversation best held back on. For now. With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any undue... excitement may tip it over the edge. So to speak. Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
I hope I didn't make that gay.
Don't worry about me. I'm quite content to enjoy the party from here. Go. Enjoy yourself.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip? Do devils even grow turnips? Can't all be souls and flesh of the damned.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down. Lie down. Then dance.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous. Ouch. You don't need to mock me when I'm feeling low. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music. In truth, I always enjoyed a bit of pomp. I once beat the Baldrin record for the most sarabands danced in a single evening, much to the exhaustion of the good ladies and gentlemen of the gate. I imagine you're fairly skilled with your form too. That would be a sight to behold. You cut quite a fine figure. I can just imagine leading you with an entire ballroom watching. But who am I fooling? I can't go back to that life. Too many reasons to count. I might share them someday, but not tonight. Tonight is about you. There will be another time for us. Have a laugh, make some noise. I'll be my charming self before you know it.
So I'm just trying to be friendly to these fucking people, and shit's turning sexual. Yikes. Fuck you.
If the owner has any sense, they'll hire you on the spot.
Buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Your hand was sought by several, but there is only one night ahead. Whose company will you seek? At least for tonight. Her mind is certainly an enigma, but would you wish it any other way?
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to...
Actually, I don't just give me anything. I go to Carl.
There's always work for a guard. Yeah. Equivalent to sing at the Elfsman Tavern. If the owner has any sense, they'll hire you on the spot.
Buzz of celebration quiets. You're whose company will you seek? At least your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
Hey, soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I? Hello, you. I've been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is. Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word. A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars. I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you. I'll turn you to charcoal. Guaranteed. Around you. Tall order. But if you've got an idea, I'm all ears. Sleep on it, maybe. If you've thought of something by morning, I'd love to know. For now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done. Moonrise Towers beckons. I've told you all I know, and now I'll join your camp to help you face whatever's to come. With luck and the Oak Father's blessings, we might actually survive. Are you ready? Onward then. We'll speak soon, I'm sure.
Cool.
I did this like yesterday. See?
Alright guys, so if this one here, thanks for watching, Best Aaron throughout this with you. I don't know. Try to kiss Carl in the next episode. See ya.